Hello everyone, welcome to Lingo Chinese. This is Ian.
欢迎大家来到 Lingo Chinese 课堂，我是 Hannah.
Today, we're going to finish up our lessons on Pinyin with the initials zhi, chi, shi, and zhi. We are first going to look at each one of those initial sounds individually, and then we will look at them in combination with finals. And then we'll finish up our lesson with some listening and practice. Let's begin with taking a closer look at the initial sound zhi. The most important aspect when pronouncing this sound is the position of the tongue. The tip of the tongue should be curled slightly upwards. This initial sound is similar to the pronunciation of the letter J in the English word Jill.
Zhi.
Zhi. The next initial sound that we're going to look at today is ch. When pronouncing this sound, the tip of the tongue should be slightly curled upwards, just like the initial sound zhi that we learned earlier. However, it's important to note that although the mouth and the position of the tongue are the same, the difference is that when pronouncing ch, there should be air being forced through your teeth. To practice, you can place your hand in front of your mouth and make sure that you feel the air coming through your teeth.
Ch.
Ch. Let's move on and look more closely at the initial sound sh. Just like the other initials that we have learned today, the tip of the tongue should be slightly curled upwards when pronouncing this sound. The pronunciation is similar to the way that we pronounce the letters SH in the English word shall. When pronouncing the initials zhi, ch, and sh, if you find yourself having difficulty curling the tip of your tongue, you may find it easier to raise the sides of your tongue towards the roof of your mouth and hold it there gently.
Sh.
The last initial that we're going to be looking at today is R. When pronouncing this initial, it is very similar to the way that we pronounce R in English, except the tip of the tongue should be curled up and almost touching the hard palate at the roof of your mouth. R. Let's take the initials that we've learned so far today and now combine them with final sounds.
Zh, a, zha. Zh, zh. Zh. Ch, a, cha. Ch, ch. Ch. Shi a sha, shi sha, shi a ra, ra, y.
As you may have noticed, sometimes it seems like the spelling of the pinyin does not accurately represent the pronunciation. And that's because Pinyin is just a romanization of the Chinese pronunciation. It's taking an alphabet that already exists and trying to fit it into a language that doesn't use a standard alphabet. Inevitably, there will be some situations in which the alphabet does not fit perfectly. A perfect example of this misalignment can be seen with the initials zhi, ch, shi, r, z, c, s, ji, qi, xi, when they are found in combination with the final sound yi. When pronouncing words that use this particular combination, it's important to know that the initial sound is what is carried. Let's continue with the 4 initial sounds that we've already looked at today in combination with some more final sounds. Please pay particular attention to the next group of initial and final combinations because some of these pronunciations are not found in many languages around the world.
J, 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 Zhao, Zhao, Zhou, Zhou, Zhan, Zhan, Zhen, Zhen, Zhang, Zhang, Zheng, Zheng, Zhong, Zhong, Chai, 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 Chao, Chao, Chou, Chou, Chan, Chan, Chen, Chen, Chang, Chang, Cheng, Cheng, Chong, Chong, Shai, Shai, Shay, Shay, Shao, Shao, Shou, Shou, Shan, Shan, Shen, Shen, Shang, Shang, Sheng, Sheng, Shong, Shong, Rai, Rai, Ray, Ray, Rao, Rao, Rou, Rou, Ran, Ran, Ren, Ren, Rang, Rang, Reng, Reng, Rong, Rong, Zhu, Zhu, Zhu抓，Zhu捉，Zhu拽，Zhu追，Zhu专，Zhu尊，Zhu装，Zhu出，Zhu穿，Zhu戳，Zhu揣，Zhu吹，Zhu穿，Zhu春，Zhu窗，Zhu书，Zhu刷，Zhu说，Zhu衰，Zhu衰，Zhu栓，Zhu顺，Zhu双，Zhu如，Zhu ra Zhu若，Zhu瑞，Zhu软，Zhu润。
Okay, now we're going to put together the three components of Pinyin: initials, finals, and tone, and conduct some listening and contrasting exercises. Please listen carefully to the following words and note the difference in pronunciation.
Number 1. 直 迟 Again. 直 迟 Number 2. 找 吵 Again. 找吵 Number 3. 数许 Again. 数许
In this next exercise, read these words aloud to yourself and try to pronounce them on your own. And then listen to Hannah to check the accuracy of your pronunciation.
知道上苍空中出让冗长猪肉上山砍柴从头再来贼头贼脑总统你好
For the next exercise, please get out a piece of paper and a pencil. Listen to Hannah carefully and write down the pinyin that you have heard.
肉松肉松打扰打扰操守操守
Lastly, let's finish up today's lesson with some useful words.
早上好
早上好 Good morning.
中国
中国 China.
中国人
中国人 Chinese.
美国，
美国 America.
美国人，
美国人 American.
我叫，
我叫 I'm called or my name is.
我是中国人，
我是中国人 I'm Chinese.
我是美国人，
我是美国人 I'm American. This concludes our lesson in Pinyin. Thank you for choosing to study with Lingo Chinese.
谢谢大家。